I spent some time with game designer Jordan Rapp, who's been closely involved in ZML's transformation to Zwift Companion, and he walked me through, well, rode me through actually, the main features. These have always been available in Zwift, but Jordan thinks they're now much more accessible.
This is a cumbersome sort of process to type like this, whereas, you're on one hand, pick that up, flip my way through the workout just like that. That's a whole lot more convenient than, keyboard and mouse. I think we're just used to interacting with our phones in that way, and it just makes a whole lot more sense as an input device. The way, but you'll have your phone right with you, so the idea is that you'd always be able to really access the key parts of the workout. And it's not just seeing the workout, which you would see. So you can see right now we have erg mode on, and I was supposed to be warming up, but we now have an erg mode off button. And you can see, rather than waiting for it, just turn erg mode off. Makes a big difference. I think for a lot of people, that one feature will really be probably the killer. And then probably the second one biggest is right next to it, you can see the pause button. I think a lot of people didn't even know you could actually pause a workout. So I think even more than just seeing the workout up close and being able to use it the same way that you might use your bike computer, being able to pause a workout or turn erg mode on and off, I think are going to be massive. That's a big difference than having to bring up the control bar and hit those buttons. I think really overwhelmingly, those are going to be the things that people are going to find incredible value out of. I know, that you're doing a tough workout, trying to keep your cadence up. Sometimes you just get bogged down in erg mode, and being able to just kind of flash it on and off. Sometimes it just allows you to get your rhythm back and not really break stride, whereas it was a few more steps before, and I think that made it harder if you were really trying to push the envelope in a workout. It's not really a change to the way that workout mode functions. It's a change in the way that you interact with the workout mode.
Is pausing a workout somehow cheating though?
From a physiological standpoint, if you pause it, just go run to the bathroom, you are not doing yourself any harm, right? Life gets in the way, to just be able to pause your workout, take a phone call, take care of your kids, go to the bathroom, do any of those things, it's not going to make a difference, because what matters is the training that you're doing, not the couple of minutes that you pause.
Also accessible now from Zwift Companion is the ability to vary incline mode.
Right here, so you can see I had turned erg mode off, and now you'll see I'll turn it back on. So the incline mode here, what we'll do here is actually change the resistance on the trainer. If you look on the screen, you'll see that orange bar. And basically we call it incline because what we're doing is we're actually saying to the trainer, you're at a 0 flat road, 1%, 2%, 3%. So it just ups the trainer resistance. They're both just tools. Sometimes erg mode is the best tool for the job. It pushes you out of your comfort zone, or in some cases, it holds you back, right? On a recovery interval, erg mode will often force you to go easier than you should. Sometimes you want to be, can I find that power? The way that out on the road, there's no erg mode. You want to be able to generate that power, to know what it feels like.
The FTP bias arrows on Zwift Companion allow riders to adjust their FTP on the fly, depending on how good they're feeling.
Sometimes, you don't have that power on the day, right? You just hit that FTP bias and bring it down a little bit. I mean, FTP is sort of, we talk about it like it's a fixed number, but it's really a range, hydration, fatigue, all these things, real life, that makes an impact, And so this idea, I think, for example, people ought to use the FTP bias arrows way more than they do. And now we make it easy to do that, Make it easy to just give yourself. And then likewise, on a day when you feel great, add a little bit, add a little 1%, 2% on there. I think that's the kind of thing that, people don't do enough of currently.
And one last thing, a sign of things to come. Putting all this info on Companion paves the way for a clean, clutter-free Zwift experience on the big screen.
A long-standing request from a lot of people, no ETA on this, is some people, they don't want any information on the screen. Well, if you're going to do a workout, you need to know what's going on, so that information had to go somewhere. So the first step towards a clear screen there was putting that information here. So no promises on when that screen will be clear, but at the very least, we put the tools in place by giving you the information you do need on your phone.